What's up guys, Smith here. We've got a guide for you today in Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered on how to get your alchemy power leveled like crazy. Now why do you want to do this? You will get easy main levels, you will get loads of money and pretty much a license to print money once you're finished, tons of Mercantile XP, you will reach level 100 in alchemy in probably under 2 hours and there's minimal requirements to do this. All you need to do is have a pestle and mortar which you can find all over the game world. So how do we do this? Right, we are going to split this up into 6 different sections as you can see here on the map. These are 6 areas you are going to have to go to. This is the longest part of the whole quest, right? The whole system is you need to have each of these locations discovered on your map. So I've got 1 to 6 here. If we scroll in the left right there, you've got Lord Drad's Estate. This one is just loads of fruit and veg here. This is basically what we're doing. We're going to each of these locations and grabbing a ton of vegetables, all of which do the same potion recipe. They all do restore fatigue. So you go to Lord Drad's Estate first, then you head east to Shetcombe Farm, east again to Shardrock, then you head to the Grateful Pass Stables, and then you head up here to the northeast to the Odile Farm, and then finally all the way to the east over here at Drakelow, and then you go somewhere to sleep. Basically what you do is you go to each of these locations, and at every location, right next to the fast travel point, there is a small farm. They're all do it different, but it's very much the same. You'll get potatoes, carrots, all the kind of vegetables. So you go to one location, starting off at Lord Drad's Estate, all the way through to the 6 locations, and then once you've done it all 6, you go somewhere in the Imperial City and rest. I use my house on the Imperial City waterfront. We do have a guide up on how to get that. What you need to make sure is you are somewhere in the Imperial City, far away from all those locations, and then you rest 3 times. So 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours, 3 days total. If for whatever reason you are not in the Imperial City or you're not far enough away from these locations and you go back at any point, it will reset the respawn timer. So you need to do it in 3-day batches. So you go to each location once, rest for 3 days, and then repeat. It's very, very simple. Then all you have to do is go back to your place. Ideally, you want a base for this, your house, so you've got somewhere to store your stuff. And then it's just a matter of making the potions. I do recommend getting your own house for this, just because it makes it a lot easier to store your ingredients as you're going through. Even just one run of all of those farms is going to fill up your inventory pretty quickly. So once you've got all your bits and pieces together, all you have to do, again, I'm using my house, but you can go anywhere you've got the chests. Go to your inventory, use your pestle and mortar. You don't need advanced tools for this. The experience you get is based on individual potions. Let me just have a look at what my level is right now. So our alchemy level is currently... Where are you? Minor skills. It's level 20 right now. So I've just done one big run. I've gone to all of those farms once. I'm level 20 and we're going to go and make in all of the potions right now. And the first run's the slowest because you've got to find all the farms. Once you've got the fast travel points, you're perfectly fine. So we're going to pick 2 items. We've picked the corn that's restore fatigue and the carrots that are going to restore fatigue. Now what we do is you just put 2 in, don't put any more ingredients in, and we're just going to mash the create button about 100 times. And you just repeat this process through all of the ingredients you've got that are restore fatigue. So we've still got some corn. We're going to put in the blackberries now and go through all of those. And you just repeat the process until you've pretty much run out of the stuff. Let me see if I've got some more. I've got some grapes down here, so there's another 100 here. So I'll work through all these really quick, and then we'll see what level we are when we come out the other end. So as we come out the other side of that, you can see we are rocketing up right up to 53 alchemy now, which gives us access to more ingredients and better potion effects. And that's pretty much just repeat the process until you get the desired level. Level 100, obviously, it's not very long. It's very simple, very quick, very easy. Then once you've got all your potions, just find your favourite merchant. I'm just using Ongar, the fence from the Thieves Guild. But most people buy potions, so it's pretty much up to you where you go with it. And then just sell all the potions. Over and over again. So what this does is it makes you absolutely tons of money, which is obviously really nice. It also increases your friendship rating with the guy. And as I said earlier on, your mercantile level will also go up as well. So this is a really good method for power leveling alchemy. You'll get a few character levels out of it as well. And you'll get tons of mercantile levels and tons of cash. So just to summarize real quick, you do a 6 station run. So you go to Lord Drad's Estate. Then you go to Shetcombe Farm. Then you go to Shardrock, then you go to the Pass Stables, then you head up here to Odile Farm, and then you head over to Drakelow. All of these are very easy. As soon as you get there for the first time, you can fast travel back at any point. So the first time you go through all of this, you might want to bring your gear in case you get into fights. Once you've discovered all of the locations, you can fast travel to them all fine. Just bring a weapon. You don't need any of your armor. You can carry more stuff that way. All of these are very simple. As soon as you fast travel, there's a small farm. It's just a small fenced in area to find. Other than one at Grateful Pass Stables, this one's a bit bigger. It's this whole big field here and this whole field over here where you're grabbing these off the bushes. Once you've done all those, make sure you go somewhere far away. So the Imperial City is ideal. Go inside an inn or a tavern, sleep for 3 days, You can then repeat the entire process again until you've got 100 alchemy. You can make potions with one single ingredient, which pretty much allows you just to print money for free. It's nice and quick, nice and easy. Get winning you back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like, subscribe, I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.